like to thank Speedway Video.
Speedway Video. Speedway Video. Speedway Video.
Their videos are the best, and that's how I get better.
I watch the races, and I try to make myself better through video.
Whether I do something wrong or whether I do it right, he always manages to get it on film.
Go to patreon.com/speedwayvideo now.
Unfortunately, a couple cars might have some issues and aren't going to make the call. And again, this is a smaller field than we expected for the Bomber A's, but going to be an interesting mix. CJ Creech, the points leader, up on the pole. They did a random draw for starting position, by the way. That 88, Larry Masters will start in the second spot. Aaron Foy in the 7, Bruce Gayton 71, Dustin Higdon on the tail. So from 7 down to 5, but it's time to go. We've been sitting around all night, and first green flag. Looks like Chris 70 set to return in the 13. He'll get a rolling start here. A little bit of contact with Aaron Foy and Bruce Gayton. Again, Gayton out for the first time this season. And how about Larry Masters in the 88? He's going to jump out to the race lead. Masters in the 88, his second car of the season. Masters looking to lead his first lap. So here comes CJ Creech.
You see the 88, nice run there on the outside through turns 3 and 4, preferred line there through 1 and 2, trying to open up that gap best he can there, but not really able to pull away quite yet, about a car length and a half down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. He'll try to open up the gap, kind of dirt tracking it a little bit through the turn there, slides up the hill just a bit, and that is back in the mix once again, just not letting that 88 out of his sight, and a time drift there through 1 and 2, way up the racetrack goes the 88, here comes the 27, looking to take over the race lead.
Jake, who put dirt down in turn number 1? Larry Masters dirt tracking it through the corner. He's going to do it again here in 3. Way up into the outer and around goes Gayton behind him. Bruce Gayton, the 71, is going
The caution is going to come out. Unable to get that car refired and rolling right away, but it looks as though the 71 able to get it fired up and rolling once again.
Jake, do you know what the cure is for getting a race car to refire? It's the yellow flag. They sent the bombers out to find the wet spots. That's exactly what they've done.
They found them for sure, especially down there in 3 and 4. But it was good to see no damage or anything like that. Looks like everybody's going to be able to continue on.
Bombers, this is like their 6th week in a row, so some of them just needed a night off.
Yeah, they need a break. Yeah, that's a lot of racing in a short amount of time here as the lights on the pace car are out. And we are ready to go back to green here. Just 3 laps complete. It's still 17 to go as they bring it out of turns 3 and 4. Green flag back in the air. And we are back
away with the lead. Now he has had an up and down season. Last couple of weeks left the plug wire off and wasn't quite his usual self. He's looking for his first ever win. Dustin Higdon in the 15, 3 or 4 wins on the season and multiple wins throughout his career here in Bomber competition. He sits in 3rd. Larry Masters giving that silver 88 a heck of a ride up there on the outside.
High water, that 88 is going to make that outside groove work, and he's going to go all the way up to the 3rd groove there. Now, that one's going to kind of backfire on him a little bit, but a nice save there by the 88 as he'll try to regroup here and go back to work here as the 15 and Dustin Higdon, no problems getting by him for 2nd.
Last time by, Larry Masters tried to go to Subway. Finds his groove in 3 and 4. Let's watch him again here in turn 1. That back end drifting out, the car pushing up the racetrack. This time hangs onto it. Top 2 breaking away, and it's 1st and 3rd in points. Higdon is actually 3rd in the point standings after a disqualification a couple of weeks ago, knocked him down a bit. But CJ Creech leading, looking for his first It's a feature win is a feature win, and he's trying to finally get one. But of course, Dustin Higdon is right there in his rearview mirror. Battle for 3rd now, Jake, with the 71 of Bruce Gayton to the inside of Larry Masters.
I would not want to be on the outside of that 88 as he's been having trouble trying to keep it glued down to the bottom.
There he goes.
He's going to go way up the hill once again. And the 71 to stick in the corners, and it is just not working.
Larry Masters wanted to go check out the 602 modifieds in turn 3 and 4 that time. Got the top 2 again breaking away. CJ Creech leads by a car length and a half over Dustin Higdon. Bruce Gayton is 3rd. I honestly didn't know that car was here until the race started. Masters in the 7 of Aaron Foy. positions today as Dustin Higdon closes in for the race lead. Higdon in that 15, the gray machine, looking at the outside of CJ's car. CJ throws the block. Higdon pushes him into 3. CJ Creech, 27, still showing the way. Dustin Higdon looking to make a move. Can't get it done that time.
He's looking outside, but here outside into turns 1 and 2 to try to make the pass. Coming out of turn number 2, got a great run the last time down the backstretch as he had that front bumper through to the back bumper of the 27, and this time he's going to make it work. He's going to retake, or rather, he's going to get the lead with the 27 trying to answer back on the bottom. Not just yet. He's going to get the race lead.
Higdon hit the afterburner last time by and pulling away now. 2 car lengths, 3 car lengths as they go down the back straightaway. CJ Creech was probably feeling good about getting that first win tonight until he saw Dustin Higdon show up here about 6 o'clock. And now CJ trying to stay with him. We've seen it's been an up and down. CJ, I believe the reason Dustin is here tonight, last race he blew up that 15 car. Had to drive somebody else's car to stay up in the points race. So I think tonight using it as a shakedown. Same with CJ. He had some issues under the hood. And he's trying to get things, and I'd say that both those drivers have their cars fixed, and they're running very well tonight.
Perfect night to come out. Point standing, you mentioned these 2 drivers up front having a really, really strong year, both running up in the top 3 in the point standings here this year, and they're doing a nice job. They're opening up the gap to 3rd. The gap's starting to close just a little bit. It was a little bit more than 2.6 seconds, the gap from 3rd back to 71 of looks like he's starting to lose actually gaining a little bit of ground. That time 2.2 seconds, the gap from 1st back to 3rd.
Yeah, Gaten trying to close in. He might be able to get this 2nd spot away from CJ Creech. The 27, the early race leader, starting to fade a little bit. Bruce Gaten, first time we've seen that car on track here this season. Larry Masters literally out here to try every car around the speedway.
A little bit there as they head down into turns 1 and 2. He lets the 71 by. Just looked like that thing going down the straightaway just did not quite have the full power like it did earlier, and you can see it kind of sputtering again down the backstretch.
Yeah, and CJ's had trouble and looked to have that fixed, but I think you're right, Jake. That car definitely beginning to fade, dropping off. Larry Masters trying to close it on. It's a good thing when you have a smaller field, you get some new faces up towards the front. Would be career best for Larry Masters if he can get up to 3rd. Up on the podium here tonight. Bruce Gaten for the first time this season out in the 71 looking for a good finish. And there goes the 88 of Masters as he sends it into 3 sideways again. CJ's going to fight back, but I think Larry Masters will get the advantage here.
Masters walking down that 3rd spot now, but out in front though, Dustin Higdon all out there by himself. He's got a huge lead built up over 3 seconds back to 2nd place, and Higdon now just trying to log these last few laps. 17 laps up on the board, 3 to go, and now at this point Higdon just wants to see this thing head to victory lane here tonight.
It looks like the new power plant under the hood of the 15 car is working out just fine. Bruce Gaten in the 71, having a good cruise in that blue car. Stuck in the 2nd spot. Masters hanging on to 3rd. Aaron Foy, number 7, trying to make something happen here, and I think CJ's just going to call it tonight. Tough break for the early race leader. Who's going to show it?
Definitely off the pace in turns 3 and 4 and going to head towards pit road in a short night for him, and it looked like a very promising start of the night, but it's going to come to an end here. But meanwhile, Dustin Higdon, the number 15, brings it off at turn number 4, and we'll see the white flag lap to go here in the Bomber A feature.
Tough night for the Bombers. About half the field either not starting or final lap. That's going to be the best battle here. Aaron Foy in the 7. Chasing down the 88. Masters goes up the track. Higdon's still way out in front. We'll watch this battle for 3rd, final spot on the podium as Dustin Higdon brings the 15 off the corner. He will take the checkered flag once again, the Bombers. Dustin Higdon, the winner. Bruce Gaten comes home 2nd. Watch this battle for 3rd. Masters way up in spot on the final lap.
I was was going to say, it looked like he had that thing locked in on the bottom, but he just overdrove the corner just a little bit too much. Up the hill he went, coming out of 4.
No stranger to victory lane here this year. And here he comes. Let's hear it. Dustin Higdon, your race winner. A trophy for the bomber guy. Dustin, congratulations, another win. This is like 4 or 5 on the season for you. Last time out, blew a motor in this thing, and looks like you used tonight as a shakedown session. Looks like you got things going well.
Yeah, we had to go to LKQ and kind of piece a couple motors together. Unfortunately, I think the race would have been a little bit better, but when I got up next to CJ, I could hear his car missing. It wasn't running right. Yeah, I mean, it's good to get a win, but obviously I want to run with them guys if we're going to get a win like that.
Well, you know, next bomber race, there's going to be 3 times as many cars out here. Looks like a lot of people took the night off from the weather or just didn't, saving it for the points races. And, hey, a lot of people are using tonight as a shakedown, and at least you know this thing's going to run well. They're going to have to worry about you next race.
Yeah, I appreciate all the fans coming out and sticking with us through the rain. And Anderson relocation, Barry, everyone that helps me out on the car, I can't appreciate everyone enough.
Dustin, thank you for being here, sticking through the weather. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Dustin Higdon, your Bomber A feature winner here tonight.
Support Speedway Video. Go to patreon.com/Speedway Video now.